Hello and welcome. Today is the 29th day of January 2017. Welcome to the Silver Charts channel. Poor quality video. I would like to at some point, maybe if I could ever find a means to do so, is put out a video stream where I can actually have a TV behind me and then talk about charts, maybe talk about web pages, different videos and such, react to videos, all that type of fun, cool stuff. But it's probably going to be hard to do. I did one last time. I'm going to show it at the end of this video. But you can definitely see the window. Now that's the window that would be, I think, that one. Either that or that one or that one or that one. The whole geometry of lighting, I do not even want to really deal with. As I figured nighttime would work out, but it was so dark. I didn't expect it to be as dark as it was, and I figured the TV screen would be easier to see then, which it was. I know I need a much better camera, but the whole thing was just testing to see if this is viable, and maybe someday it might be, but probably if I'm going to be doing video logs, I'm going to set it up so that my microphone is right beside me, because it seems as if I have to have it near me on that setting for it to work well. I think you're hearing a lot of poor quality audio sounds, which sucks. So I'm going to have to find a way either to fix it, or if anyone knows why this problem of sound issue is like that, then by all means, thank you very much if you can help me out on that. I know it's probably just cheap just to go to whatever, buy like a $20 or $30 mic, and those things probably work well enough, I would assume. But what I like to do about these videos is I can't do a video what I'm going to talk about for like 2 minutes now on a regular one all that easily. I suppose I could, but what I got here is a Canadian $1 coin. They call it the loonie. It has been in circulation for 30 years now. What I have here is another $1 coin, much smaller. It's smaller than the former Canadian penny. It's 1.5 grams, and it's pure gold. I would think that if I were to maybe just go around town and try to buy whatever I could for under or exactly at that of $1, maybe go to places and buy $1 scratch tickets, lottery tickets, buy whatever you can buy cheap. Even if it's like, say, $2.80, I can throw a regular $2 coin and give them the choice of either one. Because I would be curious on two things. Number one is how many people would take the loonie over that of the gold. My original outlook would be not many people would want this coin, which is basically $75 Canadian, 80 Canadian spot, and over 100 on the actual numismatic market, because these small things have huge premiums. But not many people would understand that. I think also one of my outlooks is confusion and intimidation. Obviously confusion about the coin, and intimidation, in fact, of, okay, now do I have to accept it? Now, the one thing is you're going to get a lot of people that will have no or little idea. Most of them at least realize that gold is good. Oh, well, you know what? I mean, I don't give a shit about this. My personal dollar, they'll say, I'm going to take the gold, but I'm just going to take $1 from my pocket, put it in the till, and then put this in my pocket, and then go on the internet and find, holy crap, this sells for $95 on eBay. What a type thing. That something like that I would expect. See, I've seen Mark Dice come out, and I can tell within his videos that a lot of it doesn't seem genuine. I don't want to get in too many details, but I've played poker enough to know when I'm 100% confident when someone's bluffing, and this is the exact same case in there. But I do realize that this doesn't, because it's only $1, it makes it very difficult. I suppose if you use the higher gold amounts, that would be like $20, it becomes more intimidating. Especially with, say, the $5 Canadian maples. See, that's got a more of a interesting situation because instead of $1, it's 5, and its going rate is like 25 Canadian. So it's only got a 5x value on its price right now. So the acceptance factor would go way down. And the intimidation factor for that would also be really high. Because I've once in my life taken a $5 Canadian maple and tried to buy lunch with it. But fortunately for me, I was refused that, and I had to use one of those blue Monopoly $5 bills that we use here in Canada. Alrighty, so I'm going to end that video. I know the settings, I can even tell that if it was like this, it would probably be more straight, but it's not. Who cares? And I'm going to put a highlight of what it was last night when the darkness, it was just so bad. Take care. Hello and welcome. I'm trying to come up with an idea to incorporate... Oh man, this looks terrible. How am I going to do this? I guess if I move it this way, it might work a little bit. I mean, the lighting is already bad. The video is not 16 by 9. I think that's a relatively easy fix. But talk about how... Oh, this is hard to do. Talk about how we're at this daily part here. Find some support. All that type of stuff.